The Zodiac Wheel. To some, it's a fun personality test. And to others, it's a dark, forbidden thing lurking in the shadows, making your average Karen clutch her pearls in Bible study. So what if I told you that the zodiac isn't evil at all, and it wasn't created by pagan gods, and it's actually mentioned in the Bible? Yes, Karen, I said it, the Bible. So I want you to stay tuned, because by the end of this video, all of your fears and limiting beliefs surrounding the origins of the Zodiac Wheel will finally be put to rest. And because I believe that anyone can deem anything evil, I tell you, stop it. Because whatever a man thinketh or believeth in his heart, so is he and his world around him. So for your sake, I suggest you strap your booty down, because we are about to carve a deep path of enlightenment for you today. Now, first of all, let's talk about where this whole zodiac thing comes from. The Zodiac Wheel, which is a map of the stars divided into 12 sections, wasn't invented by witches brewing potions in a cauldron. Nope. In fact, it's part of a cosmic design created by none other than, drum roll please, Yahweh, the same God of the Old Testament Bible. Now in Job 38:32, God himself asks, can you bring forth the constellation or the Mazalot in their seasons? Oh, and Mazalot is Hebrew for none other than the zodiac. Mic drop, please. Now, the Mazalot is a divine calendar in the sky. It's God's cosmic clock, not the devil's birthday planner. So now let's chime in on what the Jewish Kabbalah says about the divine zodiac wheel. So according to the Jewish Kabbalah, the zodiac isn't evil. Matter of fact, it's part of God's intricate design and creation. Now, the great mystical text, which I like to call the Sefer Yetzirah, which means Book of Formation, it describes how the Creator used the stars and planets to shape our world. It talks about how each sign and planet is part of a much greater divine system, reflecting God's wisdom and order. It's like Yahweh's celestial PowerPoint presentation. And if you have ever tried to use a PowerPoint, you know only a divine being could have made it look this good. So if Yahweh created the zodiac, why does everyone seem to fear it and associate it with pagan gods? Because I know personally, I have some family members and some close friends that shun the whole astrological zodiac wheel, truly believe that it was pagan gods or sorcerers or whatever that came up with the whole thing. And they associate something evil with it. But I've done my homework on the zodiac wheel, and I have researched astrology for now almost 3 decades. So I think I know what I'm talking about. At least I think I'm an authority in this area. And let's get back to that question I just asked you guys. And if you guys have any feelings in regards to the origins of the zodiac wheel, please let me know in the comments below. I would sincerely love to hear your feedback. So let's get back on point before I go off on some other tangent, okay? Now, here is what happened. This is what transpired. The Babylonians were like, hey, this zodiac thing is cool. Let's customize it. Now, they linked the signs to their gods, you know, like Marduk and Ishtar and many others. Now, think of it as slapping a custom skin on God's original design. Oh, and then the Greeks got their hands on it. And you know the Greeks, everything's got to be about Zeus. So what they did is they matched each sign to one of their gods. Like Aries, well, that was Ares, the god of war. Oh, and Pisces, well, that was named after Poseidon, the god of the seas. But remember, they didn't invent the zodiac. They literally rebranded it. Yahweh still holds the copyright. Now, let's get serious for a moment. Did you know the Torah, which is the first 5 books of the Bible, written by God himself, mentions the stars and even magic. Genesis 1:14 says, "Let there be lights in the heavens for signs and seasons." Now, signs means zodiac signs. And in Deuteronomy 4:19, God warns not to worship the stars, but he never says that they're evil. It's like owning a chainsaw. They're useful when used responsibly, but don't be waving it around like a lunatic. Someone's bound to get hurt. Okay, so here's the deal. The zodiac is not evil. And honestly, you can deem any person, place, or thing evil if you desire it to be that way. But why would you do that? You and you alone create your world by the beliefs that you hold on to, okay? An angel is believed by some to be divine and godly and spiritual and all of that, uprightness, okay? But you have just as much power to believe that an angel is evil. It's your choice. The truth is, the zodiac is a harmless tool. It's only evil if you say it is so, okay? The zodiac is meant to be used as a helpful tool, much like using Google Maps. Just because you can navigate doesn't mean you're going to bow down and start worshiping the GPS. Or maybe some of you do, I don't know. But anyways, you get my point. So God created the zodiac as part of his divine design. And it's meant to help us understand or understand the universe and our place in it, not replace God. And honestly, if God went through all of that trouble to make those amazing constellations, the least we can do is admire them without freaking out. And anyone that fears anything truly needs to examine their spiritual life. Because honestly, we are not supposed to fear anything. So to all the Karens out there and extended family, the next time someone says to you, the zodiac is evil, I want you to remind them that it is literally written in the Bible. It's celebrated in the Jewish mysticism, and it's part of God's grand plan and handiwork. Don't fear the stars. Celebrate them. Just don't worship them. And furthermore, don't worship anything. Okay? And if anyone calls you a heretic, just say, God's got receipts, and they're written in the heavens. So if you've learned something new, or you're just here for the cosmic jokes, let me know what your zodiac sign is, and if you vibe with your zodiac traits. You can tell me all that information down below in the comment section. I would really love to hear from all of you. Cheerio!